Welcome, my dear one. It's so good to be with you today. Just take a deep breath and allow yourself to be here in this moment. You don't have to fix anything right now. You don't have to worry or rush. This time is for you to reconnect with that quiet part of you that knows everything can change for the better. I know you might be feeling tired or even a little discouraged. Maybe you've tried so many things before to feel better, to attract more, to finally have that breakthrough, and it feels like nothing has worked. Perhaps you've been holding on to hope with shaky hands. That's okay. I want you to know that you are not alone in this. You are not the only one who's ever felt confused about where your blessings are or when they'll show up. And I'm here to remind you of something very important. You are more powerful than you know, and you were never meant to live a life of lack. You were meant to flourish. You were meant to feel supported. And yes, you were meant to experience richness, not just in money, but in peace, love, comfort, and joy. There is a quiet power inside you that's waiting to be awakened, and it begins with how you speak to yourself each morning. Before the world asks anything of you, before the day unfolds, you have a sacred opportunity to speak abundance into your life. When you first open your eyes, that first breath you take is a blessing. And in that moment, you can choose what kind of energy you carry with you throughout the day. You can choose words that open doors instead of closing them. You can speak words that lift you up instead of weighing you down. Words are energy. Thoughts are energy. And your body listens to what you say to it. Your life listens too. So if you wake up with the thought, I am overwhelmed, the day will give you more to feel overwhelmed about. But if you begin your morning by saying something powerful and loving, something that honors your truth, your body will soften, your heart will open, and life will meet you differently. It's not magic, it's alignment. It's returning to the truth that has always been inside you. You are worthy of a life that feels good. You are allowed to feel ease. And most of all, you don't have to wait for someone else to tell you you're allowed to be rich in every way. You get to decide that now. So as we begin this journey together, I invite you to gently let go of the belief that you're stuck. You're not. The path forward begins with a new thought. And today, you are choosing thoughts that lead to peace, to wealth, and to a deeper love for yourself. You are choosing to start your day with power, not panic, with clarity, not confusion, and with love, always with love. Because love is the richest energy of all. There's a reason the number 888 is called the number of abundance. It holds a special energy, one of balance, flow, and infinite potential. In many spiritual traditions, the number 8 turned sideways becomes the symbol for infinity. It represents a never-ending cycle of giving and receiving. This is the energy of true wealth. Not just money in your hands, but the feeling of being supported by something bigger than yourself. The number 888 is a reminder that you are not separate from this flow. You are a part of it. When you speak this number with intention, you are speaking directly to the universe in its own language. You are saying, I remember who I am. I remember that I am not limited. I open myself to receive. And when you do that, the energy around you begins to shift. You begin to attract what matches that belief. You don't need to understand numerology or be perfect at manifesting. What matters is your willingness to believe in something greater than fear. When you say, 888 with an open heart, you're saying, I am ready to let go of the struggle. I am ready to let life support me. That's a powerful place to begin. You might be wondering, how can a simple number make such a difference? And that's a fair question. But it's not just the number, it's the energy behind it. It's the decision you're making when you say it. The number becomes a symbol for your trust, for your willingness to try something new. And the more you say it with love and feeling, the more your thoughts begin to change. And when your thoughts change, everything else follows. Say this with me now, gently. I welcome the infinite flow of abundance into my life now. Let those words sink into your body. Feel how they soften your chest, how they ease your mind. Say them again if you like, quietly or out loud. You are not asking from lack. You are claiming what is already meant for you. The number 888 is not here to make you wish harder. It's here to remind you to align deeper. You are aligning with the natural flow of life, which is always giving. You are aligning with ease instead of struggle. And when you align, life feels different. Things begin to come to you. Opportunities, clarity, support, even money. Yes, even money can arrive in ways you never expected. But first, you must welcome it. You must speak the language of abundance. And now, you know one powerful way to do that. The number 888 is a sacred invitation, and you, beautiful soul, are ready to accept it. How you begin your day matters more than you think. That first moment when you open your eyes is like standing at a doorway. You can either walk into a room filled with stress and fear, or step into a space of peace and promise. The choice is yours. Most people wake up and immediately reach for their phones, their worries, their to-do lists. But your morning is not meant to be an emergency. Your morning is your time to connect with the truth of who you are. Before the world asks anything of you, ask something beautiful of yourself. What would happen if you started your day with kindness instead of pressure? What if you gave yourself just a few minutes to breathe, to center, to speak life into your future? When you begin the day with a gentle phrase like, "Every day I rise into the frequency of 888. I am a magnet for divine wealth," something inside you shifts. This is not just about money. This is about how you feel in your body, in your heart. The words you choose in the morning shape the rest of your day. When you say something uplifting, your nervous system relaxes. Your mind softens. Your body feels safer. And when your body feels safe, it begins to heal. You begin to attract more good because you are no longer resisting it. You are no longer running on fear. You are aligned with love. This is why the morning is such a sacred time. It sets the tone for how you respond to life. When you start your day with intention, everything else begins to flow more easily. You're not fighting the current anymore. You're moving with it. And it doesn't have to take long. Even just 1 or 2 minutes of stillness, of speaking that phrase with feeling, can create real change. You can place your hand over your heart, close your eyes and say softly, 888, I open to receive. Let the words become like a soft prayer, a promise you make to yourself. This is your way of saying, I am ready to receive the richness life has for me. You are not meant to chase. You are meant to attract. You are not meant to beg. You are meant to align. And this starts with how you speak, how you think, and how you treat yourself in the first few moments of the day. Start with love. Start with softness. Start with truth. Say the phrase, feel the shift, and walk into your day knowing you are supported, guided, and deeply loved. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools you can use to shift your energy and invite more good into your life. It may sound simple, but its effects are deep and lasting. When you focus on what you already have, your mind moves away from fear and into love. Gratitude is like a key that unlocks the flow of abundance. When you're truly grateful, even for small things, you begin to feel full instead of empty. And when you feel full, you no longer chase after things, you attract them. The energy of gratitude is magnetic. It tells the universe, I am ready for more, and I am thankful already. This kind of energy opens doors. It creates space for blessings to land. It's easy to forget this when life feels hard. When things aren't going your way, it's natural to focus on what's missing. But the practice of gratitude is not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to see the beauty that already exists, even in small moments. You can start with the simplest things: a warm bed, the sound of your breath, a ray of sunlight, a kind word. These are not small. They are signs that life is still working for you, even when it doesn't feel like it. And when you speak your gratitude out loud or write it down, it becomes even more powerful. Before or after saying your morning 888 phrase, take a moment to name 3 things you're grateful for. Say them with feeling. Say them slowly. Let them fill your heart. You might say, I am thankful for my home. I am thankful for the peace in my heart. I am thankful for the wealth that is finding its way to me. Each word carries energy, and your body listens. Your mind relaxes. Your heart opens. This is not just a habit. It's a healing. Gratitude brings you back into alignment. It reminds you that life is not against you. It's guiding you gently and surely toward more joy. Gratitude also helps you shift your attention away from fear and into faith. It helps you stay focused on what's going right. It builds trust. And the more you trust, the more you'll notice things to be grateful for. It becomes a cycle, a good one. One where your thoughts create good feelings, and those good feelings bring more good things. Gratitude doesn't require you to be perfect or positive all the time. It simply asks you to be present and willing to notice what's already good. Even now, in this moment, there is something you can appreciate. That appreciation is a door, and behind it is everything you've been asking for. Open that door, say thank you, and feel your life begin to expand in beautiful ways. When people think of wealth, they often think only of money. But richness is so much more than that. True wealth includes love, health, time, peace, laughter, connection, creativity, and joy. You can have millions in the bank and still feel poor if your heart is heavy. Or you can have very little and still feel full of light because you are connected to your inner richness. This kind of abundance begins in the soul. It begins in the thoughts you think and the way you speak to yourself. You are not just a physical being chasing material success. You are a powerful soul, and your energy creates your experience. Richness is everywhere when you learn to see it. It's in the smile of someone you love. It's in a quiet walk. It's in the feeling of peace after a long day. It's in the deep breath you take when you remember that you are safe and guided. these are not small things. They are signs that you are already rich in spirit. And the more you recognize them, the more your energy aligns with even more goodness. Your outer life begins to reflect your inner peace. That's how abundance grows, inside out. When you feel rich in your heart, you draw more richness into your world. And that includes money, too. Money is not separate from the rest of life. It is a part of the flow. When you are peaceful, loving, grateful, and open, you make it easier for money to come to you. You treat it with respect, not fear. You bless it when it arrives and trust it will return when it goes. You stop seeing money as your only source and start seeing life itself, God, the universe, the divine, as your true source. And that source never runs out. You are always connected to it, whether you can see it or not. You might try saying, I am rich in love, rich in joy, and rich in spirit. Feel how those words change your energy. They bring you back to what truly matters. They help you remember that you don't need to chase something outside of yourself to feel complete. The feeling of abundance is already within you. And when you make peace with the abundance you already have, more of it flows into your life. You are not lacking. You are expanding. And each day, you are becoming more aware of the wealth that was always yours. When your heart is full and your mind is open, it becomes easier to take action. But not the kind of action that comes from fear or pressure. This is inspired action, gentle, clear, and grounded in trust. You don't need to rush or hustle your way into abundance. You simply need to listen to your inner guidance and take the next loving step. That might mean sending that email, making that call, sharing your idea, or even resting when your body asks for it. When you act from a place of peace, not panic, your results come with more ease. Sometimes we're afraid to take action because we think we're not ready, not good enough, or that we'll fail. But those thoughts come from the part of us that's still holding on to old fear. When you begin to say your affirmations daily, when you begin to feel your worth, you begin to quiet that fear. And in its place, something new grows. Confidence, clarity, courage. The kind that says, even if I don't have it all figured out, I will still move forward. That's the kind of energy that attracts blessings. That's the kind of energy that creates lasting change. You don't need to take huge leaps. Small steps are powerful. Each step you take from a place of love sends a signal to the universe. I trust you. I trust myself. That trust builds momentum. And over time, you look back and realize how far you've come. The journey of abundance isn't about chasing results. It's about becoming the person who lives in abundance naturally. And that happens when you act in alignment with your highest self. Say this now if you'd like. I act with confidence, knowing the universe supports me. Feel those words settle into your body. Feel how they ground you. This is not about doing more. It's about doing what matters from a place of calm and clarity. When you act with peace in your heart, the results are so much sweeter because they don't come from force. They come from flow. And you, dear one, were made to flow with life, not fight against it. You have come such a long way. Even now, as you sit with these words, something within you is shifting. You may not see all the changes yet, but they're happening. Each kind thought, each loving affirmation, each breath of gratitude is creating a new path. You are not the same person you were yesterday. You are softer, stronger, wiser, and more open. You are awakening to the truth that you don't have to struggle to be worthy. You don't have to earn your right to be supported. You were born worthy. You were born enough. The energy of 888 is not outside of you. It's within you. It's the part of you that knows you are connected to something vast and loving. It's the part of you that says, I don't have to do this all alone. When you wake up each morning and speak your phrase with love, every day I rise into the frequency of 888. I am a magnet for divine wealth. You are stepping into your power. You are choosing alignment over fear. You are choosing to walk through the day with an open heart and a steady mind. Keep speaking your affirmations. Keep writing them down. Keep placing your hand over your heart and saying thank you. These small actions are not small at all. They are powerful. They are healing. And they are bringing you closer to the life you've always known is possible. A life where peace and prosperity walk side by side. A life where you no longer chase love, success, or security, but where they find you because you have become the kind of person who is ready to receive. You are safe, you are supported, you are already enough. The universe knows your name, it hears your prayers, it sees your heart, and it is always responding with love. So rise each day with grace, speak your phrase, choose your thoughts, and walk forward in trust. Because your richness is not just coming, it's already here, waiting for you to claim it with love. Say this with me now. I trust that the universe delivers riches in perfect timing. I am ready now. And so it is.